all the disrespect before you play back. Button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day, a beautiful Tuesday of buttons that need to be checked. Appreciate y'all for tuning in one more time. Chapters down below, sub button right there. We got a hot one, man. To keep in mind, we're now having a new schedule where I'm trying to post every morning at 9 a.m. If any breaking news happens, I'll post like 2 videos a day. But so far, we're going back to that OG schedule. I mean, when Button Check first started at 9 o'clock in the morning every day. So hope to see you guys there. We got some hot ones, and it is HT, the most glorious day of the week. Let's go. All right, first up, for why doesn't the FGC give Mortal Kombat the respect it deserves, or should deserve, or at least according to Roofamonger, and Roofamonger actually catches some blowback, buttons that need to be checked. So there's this whole debate going on. We'll cover it in a second, but the way that it started was hella interesting, because apparently there's a professional ice skating team that's from Georgia, and I don't mean Atlanta, Georgia, I mean the damn country. Not exactly too sure where it's located, but I know it's close to Russia. You get the damn point, so check it out. Professional ice skating team actually cosplayed as characters from Mortal Kombat and then did the whole routine. I've seen a couple of seconds of this. Check this crazy stuff out. Okay, that's dope. And that's perfect for HT. All right. That's always the scariest shit. That reminds me of that, what was that? Blades of Glory or Ice? The one with Will Ferrell. Are they doing the fatality?
Friendship again.
The music switch? What's that about? Okay, here we go. Fatality.
Fatality. Flawless victory.
Okay, so how y'all feeling? I got to see the whole routine, because some of it, I guess I wanted like a little more, but once again, I mean, what could you expect? They did the damn cosplay. They tried to go for they did go for the fatality at the end. Holy crap. I just looked at the freeze frame down below. I'm going to show it real quick. There you go. It is HT. That is a hell of a freeze frame, man. Either way, so you see that, and then Roofamonger actually responds to that. He says, how many days ago was it that people were arguing anime fighter games had more cultural impact than Mortal Kombat again? You get what he's trying to say. Like, lo, who else? Anime games? No. What other game is having cultural impact to the point where we got professional ice skaters from Georgia over there by Russia dressing up as some characters from Mortal Kombat? Nobody else, just this game, right? So I guess there was a debate where people were talking about which games had more cultural impact, and they were kind of trying to downplay MK at the time. So obviously Roofamonger was feeling some type of way about that. Matter of fact, that tweet that he posted has 5.4 thousand likes, and then he follows it up saying, you ain't gotta like it, but Mortal Kombat is the #1 selling fighting game franchise of all time for a reason. How you feeling about that? Underneath it saying, yup, and then Scorpion could have been a trillion moves or in a trillion movies and celebrity tie-ins, and his face would still not be going in the damn mountain. And the reason why they're saying that is because there was like a Mount Rushmore of characters debate the other day. Some people were like, what characters in which franchise belong on the fighting game Mount Rushmore? So that's why they're making this comment saying he could have been in 1,000 movies, but he's still not going on the Mount Rushmore of fighting game characters. Roofamonger responds to that saying he wouldn't, because Sub-Zero is the one going on the mountain because he never missed a game like that bum Scorpion. Underneath that says, cool, interesting, what's the Steam charts? Damn. It's saying, cool, no, we'll give you that. But tell me, how many people right now is actually playing the game? Well, Roofamonger responds to that saying, common position held by the uninformed, MK player base is overwhelmingly on console. To a ridiculous extent even, Steam charts mean nothing, and in most cases, never have. Underneath that said, I'm one step away from putting yes, MK is a pillar of gaming in the West in my bio. He responds saying, Georgia, famously a Western country. Obviously, he was being sarcastic, but continuing on underneath that, somebody says, nobody was arguing that. People were arguing if MK is among the best fighting games, and it isn't. He says, they were arguing that, and they were also wrong to the point, because MK fucking owns. But then somebody says, today, and they're right, LOL. Stick to spreading misinformation in your guides, buddy. He responds saying, laugh my ass off, cry more, buddy. Then right here, somebody tagged me in this, appreciate the love, talking about get over here. And then underneath that, somebody says, wait, people are actually arguing this? I love Blaze Blue, but I'm not delusional enough to think that your average person knows who the hell Ragna the Blood Edge is, LOL. And the terms get over here and fatality are two of the most iconic lines in gaming history and the two most iconic lines in fighting games. And anyone who unironically thinks that anything Guilty Gear has more cultural relevance in fighting games than Mortal Kombat is purely deluded, and fighting game fans will suggest a character is more popular than Scorpion, and they ain't even the most popular character in their series. Continuing below that, MK, Smash, Tekken are top 3. Okay, let's just keep reading. You can argue that some other franchises are better, but you can't argue with the numbers. I say they're talking about sales and numbers. Okay, how y'all feeling about that? But then you got, I think Guilty Gear is cooler, but MK made the genre, so of course, and Mortal Kombat will always be Mortal Kombat, and the rest will just be the rest. I never said cultural, I said FGC. Strive definitely kicked off the modern era with its rollback. Okay, so I guess that's what it comes down to, right? Because some people are arguing like impact as far as FGC, fighting games, period, and some are like cultural impact. Because let's be real, if we're talking about cultural impact, it's MK all the way. Like now, I don't know as far as like Street Fighter, well, I guess you can make that debate as well because it has sold more, and who doesn't know about some Mortal Kombat, you know? Also, you can make the argument, who doesn't know about some Street Fighter, but I digress. What the hell I'm trying to say is overall, if we're talking about cultural impact, I don't know if we could say that any anime fighters had a bigger impact globally than MK did. Now, if we're just talking about fighting games, if we're just talking about FGC, let's be real. And of course, that's just strictly saying within the FGC, like globally, sales, cultural impact, that's a different argument. But do you think this argument holds any weight where people, or some I should say, were saying cultural impact, anime fighters actually have a bigger impact than MK ever did? MK has never stopped growing. They have never stopped outselling, and they have never had or stopped having a huge impact, especially in cosplay. That's one thing I will always give Mortal Kombat series. They got some of the baddest cosplay, which we've featured here multiple times. So either way, all I'm saying is, how y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, next up for what the hell is DSP up to? Buttons that need to be checked. So apparently, I haven't did a video on him in a while. Now he's going viral once again. People are taking a little snippet, I guess, off of his stream. He had this device. I guess it was like this old school like VR from Nintendo. It's only like $100, and he was testing it out. He was doing a review saying basically it was garbage, but apparently you can't stream it. That's another reason why he was saying it was garbage. It was like, I can use it, but y'all can't really see what I'm seeing. Well, from there, I guess he still streamed it. He was still playing the game and just explaining it to people. And then you see tweets like this saying, I don't even know what to say. This is by far one of the most dented things he has done. I can't even fathom how he thought this would be a good idea. It's like the opposite of closed caption. It's like a terrible audiobook. I'm speechless. This has 24,000 likes, over 2 million views. Check out the damn clip.
Have some coins. Okay, is this a hidden door? It is. I got to a hidden door and I just jumped into it. Oh my God, I'm in some kind of a bonus room with a cat. You ever seen those Lucky Cat statues? There's a Lucky Cat statue and I just got it. I don't know what the hell that does, but then it says exit.
You read the chat, and you start reading the chat. Some people are like, this is more than real, and can I have a turn? Hold on, keep going.
And you gotta go back out the door you came in a 3D perspective. All right, so now I jump to the foreground again.
Somebody says, are we enjoying?
And I'm platforming. I'm gonna try to dash across
I'm
this now
surprised
across
he
the
hasn't
lava,
stopped
and it
to
works.
check,
You can, oh no!
check the chat.
So I was dashing
Others
across
laughing.
and I made it across 3 platforms, but I fell into the 4th and lost my power up. Looks like I can get it back.
I want to say, we are literally looking at him, looking into a VR game. Can somebody please save us? We're stuck here forever.
Got another one.
This
no,
needs to stop.
Back. Those bats that drop spikes are back.
This is god awful.
Got some coins. Okay, is this a hidden door? It is. I got to a hidden door and I just jumped into it. Oh my God, I'm in some kind of a bonus room with a cat. You ever seen those Lucky Cat statues? There's a Lucky Cat statue and I just got it. All right, so now I jump to the foreground again. And now I'm platforming.
This reminds me of when I covered Japan Grand Finals and Capcom wouldn't release the footage yet. So I covered it by like pictures of the aftermath. I had no gameplay. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this is what this guy said. Here's some tweets. We got no footage. So we're just gonna give you the aftermath of everything that actually happened. And y'all were cool, but you were like, obviously it's a little lackluster. We couldn't see nothing. Like the whole main point is to see some of the footage. This reminds me of that type of feel. But even still, with that, at least we saw something. You know what I'm saying? Literally, you're just giving us like an audio book, man. Some people responding underneath that thread saying, I can almost imagine it is fucking sending me, and I'm convinced DSP is a performance artist. Someone said, can I have a turn? And it's like I'm there with Wario. And then bro got 1K viewers to watch this, haha, which if he did, I mean, damn, 1K for real? And then this guy's gotta go. This is genuinely the funniest content he's ever made, at least. And this is legitimately hilarious. If this was an intentional bit, I give him credit for making me laugh. And then underneath that, you just see like him holding a pancake. Him looking at Jeffrey Epstein for some damn reason. Another one here. I'm not sure where all those are coming from, but yeah, it just keeps on. Y'all get the point. So there you have it, DSP getting on the map once again. I should start doing something like that, like a same vibe every time I do button check. So either way, thank y'all for watching, man. How'd you feel about this story? This story was crazy as hell, wasn't it? So thank you guys, man. It's HT though. You still know we gotta get that cosplay. Let's go. All right, this one right here, I'm actually not sure who the cosplayer is, but I'll still put information down below. It's just called Low Res Tomb Raider. Low Res Tomb Raider, put her on the screen, bam. Okay, I see. You're talking about titties from the makers of Cybertruck. This is like if you went to a plastic surgeon in the world of Minecraft and you said, I need a boost. And then you walked out with this. This looked like you got two pyramids underneath there. I mean, I get it, it's spot on, but it looks like you got half of a damn microwave underneath your shirt. So there it is one more time, Punch Check family. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. Appreciate the mad love for y'all tuning in, man. It is HT, the most glorious day of the week, so I hope you guys have a good one. I will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. That is the new time for Button Check. New time for Button Check, 9 a.m. every morning. See y'all there, and as always, I don't know what it is, but I know somehow, some way, it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
You can!